Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome to Arknights Endfield, a 3D real-time strategy RPG published by Griffline. We're in the game, we're dropping into Talos 2 to make a new bastion for humanity. Which means we need resources, factories, automation, and yes, some of the resources try to fight back, but that's okay. Our characters are cute, so the war crimes don't count. But no, seriously, we got like zip lines, production chains, blueprints, the whole enchilada. And if you're interested in Arknights Endfield, it'll be coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile in early 2026. Pre-register now for the global official release by clicking on the first link in the description. And thank you Griffline for sponsoring this video. Getting started though was a little rough because our character, the Endministrator, get it, Endfield, Endministrator? Yeah, we wake up to like all of our starter stuff getting kablooied. So me and the squad had to run in there and settle things down first. But now new management's in place, and the real work can begin. Now there's the super in-depth RPG system going on here, but it's just way too much to pack into one video. So we'll be very focused on the factory side of things today, starting with this automation core here. And there are lots and lots of different machines and lots of stuff you can build. Like you got all your basics, like belt bridges, splitters, mergers, control ports, mining rigs, fitting units, gearing units, and all this kind of jazz. Ooh, along with surge towers, heavy guns, wow. This would be nice to protect ourselves with. Well, either us or all of our mining machines out in the field here. And then with all these different machines we have, all of them make different kinds of components. From industrial explosives to batteries, all the intermediaries in order to get those sorts of things, and the whole enchilada. And like you could help out the colony, or you could just automate better gear production. Or you could just stockpile and sell everything for buckaroonskis. Or maybe you just want number to go up, right? Like we're human descendants in this game, okay? We have our tendencies. Like building factories. What should we automate around here? Industrial explosives? I wouldn't mind a lot of those. That means we'll need the acatine powder and amethyst parts. What? I hardly know how to pronounce those things, but you know what? It should be fine, right? Just 2 items in one little machine? Let's take a gander on Eol Encyclopedia. What the? Metadiastemimethyl tube? Yeah, you see, now that might be a little difficult. But no, we're starting with the amethyst part here. And that's made in a fitting unit out of amethyst fibers. The fibers are made in a refining unit out of amethyst. Wow, that's not too bad. And what's great is up on the hill there, we're farming a bunch of amethyst. It's being transported via all these lines to the automation core. Using these little outlets here, we can set them to any of the items that are being brought into our network. It's already set to the amethyst. Now we just gotta refine it. And all things considered, why refine a little when we could refine a lot? I've played factory games before. And I know, when we're just getting rocking and rolling here, probably on a lot of stuff rocking and rolling. To do that, we also need power. So we start with the automation core here, and then we have to set up pylons to bring power to a bunch of different buildings. Oh, do we set them up first or last? It's the order of operations here. Let's look at our space. Let's set them up first for now. That way we can build just the basic supply chain and figure things out from there. Machines also have like production rates inside as well. 1 every 2 seconds. The numbers, okay. Fitting machine then. This is what makes the part. Same kind of ratios. Oh, that just means we can go from A to B. No proper ski, except for I built my own way. ImKibitz, you have 1 job. Should have started from the beginning, not at the end. What are you gonna do? Just get all this built together here. That gets us our part. Half the battle won, right? Well, maybe, because the only other thing we need is like a powdery stuff, right? Yeah. And powdery stuff is usually just something that's ground up. There we go. It's just the bush. The bush we get from a seed, from a planting unit. Wait, what? Oh, this is kind of cool. It actually shows you the whole production chain here. We get the bush, we put that in a seed picking unit. That gets us a seed. Put that into a planting unit. And the plant into a shredding unit. That gets our powder. And we throw it into the machine to get the industrial explosives. Does that mean we're gonna constantly have to farm up the bushes though? For that matter, do we even have these available at all? We have 7. What? Maybe it's not too late for us. Maybe we can use the planting unit to like grow more than we use? Seed picking, planting unit? Yeah, right? nature. Oh, this is a big chunker though, eh? Where can we put this? Over this way. Billy, get off our production machine, thank you. And let's check this out. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It takes one bush, it makes 2 seeds. You know what that means? It means we can have one of these planting units provide our system, and a different planting unit either feeding like our hub stash here, or it could just go back to this machine. Or we could do both, right? Go back to the stash, and then to the machine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not do that. Stop trying to plant rocks. They don't grow. Well, I guess actually, since some of the enemies in the game are rocks. Maybe they do, I don't know. I don't want them growing out of my machines though. I just want my industrial explosives so we can blow up other rocks. Thank you. Wait, and the party ain't over. Once we're growing all these seeds and all that jazz, we'll have our plants, but we need a shred. Do I have a pre-built shredding machine? Oh, you better believe it, bud. I got 20 of those suckers. Awesome. An A can be to B, C can go to the next letter of the alphabet. Then we just merge the other parts onto one belt. There we go. Hopefully explosives for days. That is, if step 1 works. If it doesn't work and I goofed, we're in trouble. Big, big, big trouble. We only have 7 bushes. Please, do not blow up on me. Grow plants, okay? Seeds are loaded. The last thing we need to do is just provide power to everything and we'll be fine, right? Of course we'll be fine. Of course, of course. Could never not be fine. Put down one pylon there, another pylon. Oh, come on, I want to be efficient with these suckers. But I'm suffering from skill issues. Just have one there, another there, and one last one all the way up here. Great, we're making the components though. Back down this way. Looks like a bunch of the seeds were planted and they're going back through the system again. But did any go through here? Doesn't look like it. There's a bunch of different outputs on this one machine. I took a guess and thought that, hey, they're probably half gonna go this way and half the other way, right? And you know what? I think that's actually what's happening. Everything's going to the end of the line. And we have our industrial explosives, brother. But did Kibbs leave enough space? Oh, we can build on the yellow line, let's go. Okay. Now we just have to get back to the core. Luckily, we have these belt bridges that are super cozy. Let's just do all this chicanery. But why is number red? Red numbers are usually not good. Please don't tell me. We're using too much power. Come on, what do you mean? We have 17 minutes before our grid shuts down? But what if it didn't? Well, let's just turn this off. I'll let everything else back up. Then the machines will hopefully stop running. But just in case, maybe we just turn them off ourselves. We've got to figure out that power issue. The good news though, there is a solution. We can actually make these batteries and burn them for more power. And these ones need the ferrium parts and the originium powder. Ferrium? Blue rock? Well, good news out in the world here. We are gathering it. So out of the automation core, we can get that ferrium. We can also just burn this stuff. This is kind of like super basic starter material, okay? I am factory professional. We will make the Giga batteries and we will burn them. But we could also burn carbon. We could pollute the atmosphere. There's carbon powder as well. Stop. Stop it, Kibbs. Stop it. This planet's already kind of messed up. We'll wait to defeat all of our enemies. Then we can start building colossal coal plants. No, I'm kidding. We're never burning coal. We have like space age products. We're good. Let's just check out our production chain here. So refining unit gets us the cube. Cube into fitting unit gets the part. And for this, it's just the originium ore shredded down into the powder and then packed together into a battery. You know what? It's even easier than the first thing we built. Man, I love that this production chain is just shown in the game. Okay, so let's just rock and roll now, just back into top view here. Step 1, we shred up the originium. So this is already set to that, perfect. You just bring it on down, and we'll want a refinery for the blue, not that one, stop. That one. The blue is then fit into the part, and we just need to build another packager. And we are done. Now the ratios aren't gonna work out perfectly, but you know what? It's fine. Wait, it's not fine. We're using too much power now, and we can't actually make the batteries. Oh, no. The core actually has some battery power left in it, so we have a bit more time. We just need to feed those batteries now into a thermal bank. Maybe even multiple. Let's get that splitter back on board. Oh, and have a stash for the batteries as well. just so we can build up a bit of a stockpile there, in case I make any other goofy little mistakes, which I would never do, because I'm very smart. Which is why I built my power plant first, right? Right. Now, how is this all running? Are you running well? Oh my gosh, yeah. You have so many extra parts. This is awesome. Just the simple powder stuff that we're a little low on. Okay. Oh, it's terrible, but we're gonna make a bit of a mess. No, I can't do it. I'm not a mess person. Destroy everything. If we got the 20 shredders, I'm gonna use a couple of them, okay? Very inefficiently, mind you, but look, it practically works. Our squad is jumping for joy. And you know, I could hide them, but I want them here to experience this with us. Oh, but no way. I built a stash here? See? It was these folks. I would have never done something of the sort. I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, betrayed. You got a good idea though. Since we have so many inputs for this machine here, we'll skip merging the belts and send them in separately. Back to the top-down view, and add in the power again. And the system's complete. ImKibitz, you are so great. Look at all the batteries. How's our power looking? Amazing. We only have a couple of the burners going, and are up to almost 2K power. We're rounding up. And everything's great. Let's go back to the explosives. We are so back. Let's get all the friends online as well. Did I turn this off? It's clogged. Oh, that's actually great. We want to see this clogged. If it's clogged, that means we have seeds for days. And we'll never have to go out picking up bushes ever, ever. So really, we've done it. We have set up a basic factory with a basic power plant and basic explosive productions. I am so smart. Right, Billy? Right, Billy? Watching you this whole time was an absolute hoot, Kibitz. That was uncalled for, Billy. Anyway, again, this is all just the basics in one little factory plot, in this one little region of all of Valley 4. That's in only one of the provinces. Like, things are crazy out here. Let's take a little Zipperinsky out and see some of the other factories. And this one's just level 1, but we can upgrade it further so we can have more build space. But this is where we're getting all of our initial power from. So it's pretty much the same setup we just built, except way more compact and better. Yeah, as you explore the world, you find these little factory areas, can upgrade them, build more factories, and all your stuff, once it goes to the automation core, is added to your world depot for use wherever you want. And again, you can use that on health items, batteries, more power, making the money, or better gear for your team. Speaking of better gear, let's give it a ride, eh? Take on some enemies here. Hey, Billy, what's going on? Holy smokes, they are so strong. Wombo combo them. This gear, worth it. Holy smokes though, I gotta really focus up here. At least that's what a lesser gamer would say. Not a bad team, not bad at all. Gimme the loot. There are lots of different operators to mix and match with. If you ever wanna switch gears or play to your own style. And factory-wise, here's just a sneak peek of some later game stuff, like these automatic depots, which house all your items so you can build all your factories super easily off of them. Scaling up your production like you couldn't believe into more complicated things that you can hardly understand, into the green. Nuclear power? Yo, legit, almost. Wuling battery, made out of some green Zyronite? Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. And of course, getting those new materials are from new areas, like in the Wuling province. And did I mention the fluid systems in the game? Yeah. Like, what I showed today was hardly scratching the surface. This game has a ton of depth in the factory world here. Or even just with the basics, once you get things scaled up, things get so much more compact and complicated and so much more cool. Especially when you have these bus loaders. Holy smokes, they're so nice. It'd be so nice if every game had them, to be honest. But it's so cool considering this is an RPG game. All the stuff we're doing for our factories here is actually helping our characters grow and develop. And of course, making us more powerful. And did I mention there's a blueprint system? Yeah, there's a whole blueprint system as well. It's pretty cool. Not only are you able to make your own blueprints, there's some that come with the game, and you can import blueprints from the community as well. Maybe one day that'll help us become powerful enough to take on our titanium feathered friend. Or perhaps even more impossibly powerful foes later on. And this is only one part of things, right? All of the factory stuff I've been showing you is baked in this massive RPG game with amazing cinematics, crazy story, and so much more. So if you're interested, pre-register to play today by clicking on the first link in the description. Well, that's gonna be all for now, so I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.